everyone, I am Nilufitri Kartika Dewi from 4G class. How are you today? I hope everything is fine. Okay, stay at home and take care of everyone healthy. Okay, this is my first video in YouTube. Now I will discuss about project-based learning strategy. In the first, I will discuss about what is project-based learning. And the second one, what are the characteristics of project-based learning? And the third, why the teacher need to application project-based learning? And the last, how the teacher implement project-based learning. Okay, in the first one, I will discuss about what is project-based learning strategy. According to Castaneda, project-based learning or PBL is defined as a project approach where in the learning model, a student acts as an active problem solver and can also become research and contribute to making discussion. In all activity related to project-based learning, authentic final product, the foundation of this learning process. Okay, in the second one, based on Goodman and Stever, project-based learning is a teaching approach that is to build on learning activities and real tasks that provides challenge for students related to everyday lives to be solved in group. In the second one, according to Afriana, project-based learning is a model to centrate to a student and can provide meaningful learning experience for students. Learning experience and concept are built based on the product and product in the project-based learning process. Okay, and based on grants, define project-based learning is a learning model that is centered on students to conduct an in-depth investigation of a topic. Learners consequently conduct learning to differ with a research-based approach to issues and questions that are vague, real, and relevant. And based on Wilmette Wena, state that the project-based learning is a learning model that provides an opportunity for education to manage learning in class by involving project work. Project work is a form of work contain complex tasks on questions and problems that are very challenging and guide students to design, solve problems, make decisions, conduct investigation activities, and provide students an opportunity to work independently. Okay, the project-based learning approach creates a constructivist learning environment where students build their own knowledge and educator become facilitator. Okay, in the second one, I will discuss about what are the characteristics of project-based learning strategy. In the learning process, there are three characteristics of the project-based learning. The three characteristics is in the first one, getting started, and the second one, fair works, and the third, culminating and delivering event. Okay, in the first one is getting started. According to Castaneda, this is first stage involve the teacher and student in selecting and defining the topic of the study. The topic choose will be that are close to student life but remain authentic so that they easy to connect between what they read and heard in other fields related to what is happening in their life students. Okay, in the second one is fireworks. Based on Castaneda, this stage of firework is the course of the project that will or is being done by students where they will conduct a study of specific events, objects, place or topic in their daily life. In this stage, in addition to aiming to increase motivation for students, and another benefit guided by students is they can improve their skill from observation, mix models, and verify new understanding and knowledge they can get during to the firework process. Okay, in the last is culminating and debriefing event. In the last stage, activity carried out by students in this last stage are they will present information and knowledge that they have obtained through to media and their wants. Okay, based on Castaneda, throughout this stage, also there will be a discussion where after making a presentation about their final project or final product, student and teacher will be allowed to ask questions related to the project presentation. Uh, Therefore, it can be concludes of the characteristic of project-based learning strategy are the existence of strong interaction between the teacher and student in working together to solve a problem, and the activity of student and products to final results will be explained by student as a solution of the result of what has been done. Okay, now in the third, I will discussion about what is project-based learning strategy application. Okay, according to Castaneda, the purpose of various final assessment in the teaching students, also especially for English students, is to prepare students to application outside the classroom, in which the classroom environment where they learn is used as the earliest practice said before they go to the real situation in classroom. Uh, in this stage, the activity of reporting assessment using different material can be provide opportunity for students to conduct a direct simulation of the rules they will face in real life. Okay. Project-based learning can also contribute to increasing student motivation because when the learning process is based on problem solving, and student will become seriously participating in solving this problem, as well as contributing to promoting individual and social value to increase excitation in students. Uh, In terms of basic English skill, project-based learning method also contribute to improving student or speaking skill, where students are trained to be confident when presenting to topic they have worked on, and to train them to talk in exchanging ideas during teamwork activities. Okay, students can also improve their skill from observation, making model and verifying new understanding and knowledge that they get during the fieldwork process. That is very useful of their lives into community of students. Okay, according to Educational Technology Division Ministry of Education Malaysia, there are 6 steps to successful implementation of this project-based learning by preparing important questions related to a topic will be study, making project plans, and making schedule, monitoring the implementation of project-based learning, assessing and valuing project-based learning. Okay, in the fourth discussion is the how to implement project-based learning. The project-based learning method is a method that involves a cooperative between teacher and student. Uh, in this application, the teacher has an important role in activity that involves students working together is solving or finding solution to a topic which will produce outcome a project of learning. About how a teacher applies the project-based learning method, there are several steps that can be done as follows. In the first, instructional question. In this initial stage, students are expected to be able to ask questions related to the project they will be doing. This aims to deep student understanding of the materials as well as to clarify ministerial material of understanding when needed. In the second one is a teacher objective. In this stage, the teacher acts as the resource who will explain the material and how the final project will be carried out, as well as inserting social values and skills that students will get in working of the project. Okay, in the third is student objective. From the explanation given by the teacher, absolutely, the thing that will be obtained by student is an understanding of the project material that will be done. According to Castaneda, a student can spread information about solution to problem and can promote positive attitude toward friends in solving shared problems. And the last is project development. In this stage is an important stage as well as the final stage that the teacher can take in applying the project-based learning method. There are three important stages in the development of this project, namely is getting started, the final work, and the culminating and debriefing events. Okay, the characteristic of the project-based learning model include the student being faced with concrete problem, finding solution, and working on project in terms of overcome these problems. In the project-based learning strategy, students not only understand the context, but also develop skill in how students play a role in society. The skills developed in the project-based learning include communication and presentation skill, organizational and time management skill, research and inquiry skill, self-assessment and reflection skill, group participant and leadership and critical thinking. Assessment of performance in the project-based learning can be done individually by taking into account the quality of the product produced, the depth of understanding of the context show, and the contribute made to the ongoing project realization process. Project-based learning also allows students to reflect on their now idea and opinions and make discussion that affect project outcome and the learning process in general and present the final project. Okay, now teaching in real life class by project-based learning. Okay, morning student, how are you? Before we begin in the class, let's pray together. Captain, please lead the pray together. Okay, who absent today? Alright student, if you ask your question like, would you like to drink? Will you drink a cup of tea with me? What will your answer? Please your hand. Okay, well, as what my question before, they are our material we'll discuss today. All, all of the students, please give your attention to the slide. I will explain about the expression of making an offering, accepting and refusing an offer. Alright students, before we continue to the next activity, do you have any question about material today? Student ask question. Well, if everything is clear, I will give you homework to make a video about the offering. Please make this video seriously. It will be your final project as final grading. Okay, before we end up to the class, Captain, please let's pray together. Alright, I will leave the class. Don't forget to clean your class. Thank you. Now, okay, so to keep all students engaged and maintain good classroom management is the teacher must be able to be a good model in the class. Also, the seating arrangement and student grouping have to adapt with the condition and the material. As a teacher, also must be able to create the classroom atmosphere to be conducive, and one of the important is teacher must pay attention to feedback for the student. Okay, that's all the discussion today. See you again. Thank you.